All right, everybody. So today I'm out here with my buddy Nathan Wright, and we're out fishing a little pond that he's been telling me about for the last couple of years now that he comes out and fishes at. And he's always sending me pictures of these like 5 to 7 pound fish that he's catching out here. So with my boat being out of commission right now, still working on getting a new one, figured we'd come out here and spend a little time fishing with Nate at this pond. Maybe do a little video about fishing from shore and some tips and tricks and things that you all can do to improve your success rates from fishing from shore. We've already been fishing for a little while this morning. I didn't want to spend time talking to the camera when we could be capitalizing on our early morning bite. I'm glad we did. We caught some good fish that y'all will see on film here in a bit. But it was a pretty successful morning. So stay tuned here and we'll just start sharing with you some tips and tricks on catching more fish from shore. See if we can double up on our first cast. Ready? All right, good. Womp womp. I got you there. Oh! I had to say something about having the advantage. Oh, there we go. There it is. Here's one shoveled up. Double. Thank you. Oh, get him. Slide him in. Look at that pig.
Oh my God.
So now Nathan was just telling me just a minute ago about how one of the tips that he has is all about casting angles from shore. So I'm gonna step on the other side of Nathan here for a minute. I'm gonna have him explain that a little bit. Nathan, why don't you go ahead and explain what you mean by that?
All right, so when I see a lot of bank fishermen go out and just bank fish, I see a lot of people just throw straight out in front of them, whatever they're fishing, either because they're excited, ready to go fish, or I don't know why, but a lot of times just throwing straight out, if you think about it, if you make a diagonal cast, you're able to cover a lot more water, and in turn that's going to put your bait in front of more fish, and so you're probably more apt to get a bite. So.
Yeah, and I agree with that 100%. When you're fishing from shore, your casting angles are critical. You know, most of the time when I'm fishing from shore, most of my bites come as I'm pulling my bait, either like Nathan said, either diagonal or as parallel to the bank as I can. And I get a lot more strikes that way than fishing just straight out, because most of the time, you know, with bass fishing, that strike zone is, you know, right next to the shoreline there. And if you're casting straight out and pulling it straight back in, you know, most of the time you're only going through that strike zone just a short little bit. But if you're casting parallel or diagonal to it, then you're leaving that bait in the strike zone a whole lot longer. Yep. Right now, what we're doing as we're talking about that, we're sitting here casting straight out to the middle, but that's just because we found this patch of grass that's straight out in front of us here that it's kind of hard to cast parallel to it, and these fish are kind of stacked up in this grass. So yeah, but as you'll see, what I've been doing is I've been fan casting. So I'll make a cast parallel to the bank, diagonal, over there, over there, over there, over there, and over there. So I fan cast the entire area where I'm at. And so when you do that, when you're fishing from shore, it allows you to cover both areas, you know, up next to the bank, as well as you can test and see if there's fish biting out a little bit deeper. So doing that, and once I do that in a spot, then I'll walk several feet, you know, down the bank to, you know, wherever it was that basically about as far as I can cast that way, I'll stop and fish right there and do the fan cast deal again. Got him. Whoop, whoop. Little fat fish, look at that thing. That looks like a good one. Boom. I'm going to share with y'all another tip that I have for fishing from shore. This one is to dress appropriately. A lot of times when you're fishing through shore, in order to get to the, you know, the best spots, you know, along the shoreline, you kind of have to walk through some overgrowth and stuff like that. And so I always wear jeans. I wear a long pair of jeans. Nathan's got shorts on, but he's at least got some nice long pink socks on him, so to kind of cover up his legs a little bit. Usually I would also wear a long sleeve shirt, but A, mine was dirty today, but B, it's also like almost 100 degrees out here, so it's pretty hot, and the stuff along this shoreline isn't too thick. But if you look here, I'll kind of point the camera over. If you look at all this brush and overgrowth and stuff along this shoreline, you can see where it comes in handy to have on a pair of long pants.
That's a good one. Good job. That's a solid fish. Not big as you look out there, but
I want y'all to see how fat that little fish is. Look at how fat that little fish is. Oh, that's a good one. Man, these guys can pull. Oh. feet out of the water for it. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you serious?
I don't think it's a 5, but no. He sure clobbered it. Part of the summer. Hello.
Oh, that's a
Woo!
holy crap.
Look at that pig.
That might be the biggest one. Holy crap.
It's giant.
Look at that thing.
Slide him in.
Look at that.
Tips have helped y'all out a little bit, and hopefully y'all have enjoyed the video. If y'all ever want to get even more tips on fishing from shore and get some hands-on demonstrations and everything and see stuff firsthand, I do offer shore fishing guided trips actually. It's more of an educational kind of thing as opposed to going out and catching fish. It's more of a classroom kind of thing, but you can still expect to catch a couple fish. So if y'all are interested in that, feel free to give me a call, shoot me an email, whatever, hit me up, and let's get out and go fishing. Thanks for watching, everybody, and remember, you guys are always only one cast away from making your day. Good luck out there.